I'm just going to explain to you how easy it is to use homeopathy. Um, what we're doing is we're trying to, with homeopathy, switch the immune system on its source. Whatever condition you've got, you're looking at switching it on. So the products come in small containers. What you're looking to do on the day of use is knock the bottle 30 times minimum on the day of use. That's you activating the homeopathy. Whatever you do, don't use your head to knock it. It can hurt quite a bit. Once you've knocked it 30 times, if you put it to your ear, quite often you'll hear it fizzing away. That's you activating the homeopathy. The next step is to draw up 2 mils. We usually provide a 2 mil syringe. Put it into a litre of water. It's a litre bottle. Once you put it into a litre of water, leave it for half an hour, it's multiplied to full strength. What you do from then is, whatever water you need to do your birds in a day, whether it's 2 litres, 5 litres, 20 litres, 50 litres, whatever you need to do all your birds in a day, use the 1 litre, pour most of it into the container or containers, divide it evenly, fill it up, you don't have to wait any longer, do all your drinkers, leave some water in the container or containers and fill it back up again for tomorrow's water. As long as you leave some in that, it will multiply for full strength. What I always recommend is, with the litre bottle, once you've made it up, we put a line in the bottles we send out, leave an inch in the bottom and fill it back up to a litre again. That becomes your reserve. You don't want to use it again, but just in case something happened to all your water over the 5 days and it was all spilt, the birds drank it all, rather than go back and get another 2 mils out of the little bottle, go back to the litre that's sitting there and use that again. That will multiply at full strength for 5 days. Day 6 it dissipates a bit, day 7 a bit less, and by day 8 it's gone. So you're looking for the 5 days at maximum strength to be giving it to your birds. Again, homeopathy has to get into the system to work. If you've got birds that aren't quite so well, they don't drink as much. So what you want to do is maybe get a couple of mils of the solution that's made up into the bird's system over the throat. When I do remedies on my birds, what I would do is I would put it in the water. And again, some types of birds don't drink as much as others. I would spray the birds with it, with the same solution. I would also put it onto any egg food or soft food or any food or greens. You spray it on so it's getting into the system as they're eating, as they preen themselves with spraying, as well as through the drinking water. Again, some people even put it through the bathing water, and that works as well. But we usually say 5 days, leave 2 days, and then 5 days again if you want to do another remedy straight after. We say that because the big commercial farms we go to, with hundreds of thousands of birds, they've got big header tanks, and when they make the remedy up, they'll do it slightly different. It's the same way. They'll do it slightly different, but they'll put the remedy into the header tank, and as the birds are drinking and it's filling up, it keeps on multiplying. It's the same when they go into the big farms with the cattle and that. It's into the drinking water, into the troughs, and as they're drinking it, it's multiplying. But with these big commercial farms, we say 7 days because at 5 days it's at full strength. Day 6 it's dissipated, by day 7 it's dissipated even more, and by day 8 it's gone. So they can then, on day 8, put another another product in, because that means that they're not overlapping. Whereas when you've got your birds with their drinkers or their fountains and that, you can empty it all out, and there's no problem with you trying to put another product over and cover the one that's just previously been in. So there's no problem with that. So you can do 5 days and then start another product 5 days, the next day. That's not a problem. But it's all about getting it into the bird system, and these products, they work better when they're in the bird system as opposed to sitting on the shelf, just waiting for something to happen. Each product you're getting 15 months cover, a minimum 3 to 6 months cover. You get a minimum of 3 months. So with a 10 ml bottle, If you do it every 3 months as a preventative or to switch things on, stress reducer, you're getting 15 months cover. It's very easy to do. People say, oh, you've got so many different products for so many different things. Birds contain so many different issues, and quite often they're always there. I tell the story about the bird being held for 10 minutes under stress and 12 things being identified, from 2 initially to 12 things being identified. That was 38 years ago, and how many more things, because of the use and abuse of antibiotics, have we wiped the system out and allowed other things from the environment to come into the birds? How many more things have these birds got of good and bad tenants and good and bad bacteria that weren't there 38 years ago? So when we try to switch these things on, we have a wide range of things that we can do, and people say, oh, but you've got so many. If you can't knock a bottle 30 times, drop 2 mils and put it into a litre of water and leave it for half an hour every 5 days, there's something wrong. It really is that easy to do. Once you've done it once, it's the same for everything. And it really is that simple and very economical. If you've got one bird to 5,000 birds, that'll cover it. Again, we're dealing with big commercial farms that have hundreds of thousands of birds, and theirs is slightly a bit more, but done the exact same way. But again, any questions, give me a call. If you're not sure, happy to chat to you about it. Likewise, we'll get you started it, and once you've done it once, you'll do it with your eyes closed. Cheers now.